Hey guys, Blender Everything here, and today we have a super special unboxing. So this is the G915 from Logitech. It's a keyboard that is also wireless, and it's the one that is probably the highest rated on the market, but that being said, it's also pretty expensive, so there's a give and take. But the actual keyboard that I'm replacing is getting sent back, so in the end, I really just I really wanted a keyboard that was wireless because this monitor is huge and I like to sit back a little bit from it, and so I got a wireless keyboard, the G915, and let's just take a look at it because it's not very conventional when it comes to its switches and things. It's called the GL Clicky. It's also got light speed connection and light sync, which are both Logitech things, but here, opening up the box, we see Logitech G on this black paper here, and then if we take that off, we actually see the real keyboard. Actually, that is so much easier to type on already. That depth, that versus this, it's pretty significant. Like, that's probably the loudest noise. There's a significant difference there. So let's go ahead, take it out of the box. Here it is. It's actually really thin. Glad to see that. It's got stands in the back. Looks like adjustable height stands. That's also nice. And then over here, it's got some kind of roller controller. I don't know what that is, but and then underneath where the keyboard is, you also get these special things. You get a cable, your light sync connection, and a little booklet. Let's see what's in the little booklet first. Of course, all of those cables are braided nylon cables, which is kind of a Logitech signature. This is the little sticker you get with it. I don't know, I don't think I'll probably be using that, but still cool. Get a few different things. I actually probably will need to use some no, probably don't. Anyway, the Bluetooth itself, it can connect to basically anything. Oh, this is almost my exact setup. That's kind of funny. That's the keyboard I used to have. These are the speakers that I have. That's a little bit different of a mouse. Doesn't have as many buttons. And then I don't have a use for a face cam, but the C922 face cam, this is a lot like my setup a little bit, but the monitor is also, I don't get the weird monitors that are suggested for gaming. I usually just get a big curved one because those are the ones that I really enjoy using. Looks like there's some weird stuff going on here with the... What is this? This is weird. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and figure out how this works. Here's the keyboard. One more cable for charging. Apparently, I really hope this is true, because if it's not, it's gonna be really big bummer. But what I've been told is that this keyboard can hold battery for up to about a month. If that is true, I'm going to be so happy. If it's not, I'm probably gonna be okay with it too, because it's probably not that much less than a month. But that being said, lighting options play a big part in this, and I like having fun lighting options. So I tried to move away from the G-Hub family. Now we're taking off the plastic on the bottom. Now, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people do like this ASMR. I've been doing a pretty good amount of research on keyboards. people do some hardcore ASMR when you're making videos on keyboards, and I'd just like to say it makes me uncomfortable to see those videos. Maybe it's just me, but it makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, this is a little spinny thing up here. I have no idea what this does. I'm gonna have to look in the instructions. And then there are different adjustable heights here. There's that. I don't think that's a height. But yeah, that's interesting. And then in here is the actual battery. Don't want to take that out because I have no use to take out a battery. And yeah, this is the G915. Let's get it plugged in and see how it clicks. How it works, you know. So here is the situation here. It says meet G915. Great light speed wireless performance. Dual wireless connectivity enables you to seamlessly switch between light speed and Bluetooth. Interesting. Okay. New onboard memory features. Save up to 3 G-Hub profiles to onboard memory. Save up to 2 lighting animations to onboard memory, and change onboard mode in G915 settings. Optimize battery life. Use settings to adjust inactivity lighting and brightness. Choose preset lighting effect. Get low battery notifications. Still, that's so cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is really cool. So now I have all of these keys up here to customize functions for. But honestly, I don't know what I'm going to use them for. Because, I mean, primarily I use these side buttons to get into my mission control and then my launch pad, which is in... Oh, right. Macros. Auto clicker. Okay, I'm going to change this auto clicker from the previous preset, which was, it was, I don't know what it was for, but I'm changing this auto clicker onto this. Yeah, so now my auto clicker is on here, and I have to change it out of the mouse mode, which would be right. Okay. Okay, and then we just have to open up this app I use called Better Touch Tool to be able to enable this thing. No, shut up, Siri. Better Touch Tool. Okay, and now you can move in and out of Launchpad and Mission Control with just my mouse, and then over here we can change, what are these for again? We can also do Mission Control stuff. Probably not going to need to do that too often with this, but if I do, you can do it with these buttons. And then I can still access different things with these buttons. So this is actually more responsive than I thought. Anyway, let's do a comparison between this keyboard and the other K2. So biggest difference, of course, is the quality of clickiness. I'm going to turn this one off so that I don't have to have that. But so let's compare spacebars. Now, yes, this is a satisfying click. I'll admit. It's a good click to have, but on the other hand, it gets really annoying to not only the other people around you, it actually kind of impacts yourself sometimes. And the other thing is the thickness of this thing it's just too chunky. Like it's There's no way around it. And if you look at the keycaps themselves, they're not made to like conform to your hand at all. They're just like a ledge. This keyboard is definitely superior. But what are the upsides to the K2 or another keyboard besides this one? Now, the upsides to this keyboard would definitely be the fact that it has these different switches to switch between Windows and Mac. And it also has different keycaps, so if you wanted to take these off, you can switch them out with the keycaps provided to make it a Windows keyboard. It's overall a little more user-friendly off the bat, like right out of the box, but that being said, it's also just, it's really difficult to type on this thing. Like, it's so high up, like you have to, like, I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you're typing at this thing for hours, you notice that it's about 1.5 inches off of the actual surface you're typing on. So, yeah, I mean, that's something to keep in mind. This is so close to the ground, it's impressive. And you can definitely tell when you pick it up that there's something filling up every single space in this thing. Now, on the other hand, with this keyboard, this is light as a feather. However, it is metal on the outside, but on the inside, it's hollow. They're not making use of all this space. Now, if they put a bigger battery in there, it might be a different story, but this is also just a lot quicker to react to your key clicks. So, for example, let's let it will go to sleep eventually. So, let's get the computer to go to sleep. Now, we want it, so I run my computer through a MacBook that is over there. So, the actual, like, I don't want to have to go over here and, like, open this thing up every single time I want to get on. Sometimes I might be late for a Zoom class or something like that. So, I come over here, and immediately, with this keyboard at least, I click on it, and it was like, uh-oh. This actually might be just a computer issue. Whoa. Okay, hold on. So, with this keyboard, we should see, now it's not actually asleep, which is the biggest problem here. So, I don't know how to make it go to sleep. However, if we just click this spacebar once, it turns on. That is not the case with this keyboard. I've had many times when I have just been, and nothing actually happens. It doesn't turn on, and I have to go over to my MacBook and turn it on myself, and it also will just turn off while you're actually using it. Now, I have not had enough experience with this keyboard. I will definitely make a video on the keyboard itself once I have had a little more experience with it, but for now, it looks nice, it types nice, and overall, it suits my needs a lot better. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also please share with your friends because, you know, sharing is caring.